Hey guys, you're having to get me face on because my phone, I've done something to it. I'm really hoping that I'm having to use my son's hotspot because our internet here is stupid. Um, and he's on it watching a movie with his girlfriend. But my phone will not, it won't let me swipies. I can't swipies on it. See, look, the internet, the interface. And so I don't know. Obviously my phone is going to have to be taken to the store and get them to fix it. So I hope everybody can see me and hear me. Forgive me. See, now I'm self-conscious because I have that one tooth that hasn't been fixed yet. Crystal, it will not let me restart it because I've held the little button down. It's a Galaxy. And when I hold the button down, see, it gives you these options, but I can't even touch it to do those options. And so then I keep holding it, nothing happens. And I have held it like this for like 10 minutes and it won't do anything. It won't restart. So I'm all messed up. So I'm going to go back up into the chat. At least I have my computer where I can go live, even though I'm sorry y'all are having to see all this. I mean, those of you that come on Mindy's Book Live, and I won't even be able to be on Mindy's Book Live tomorrow because my book is on my phone. I don't have the actual copy. So yeah, Brenda, it won't let me shut it off. That's the whole thing. This thing is designed so that in order to shut it off, okay, so when I do this, in order to shut it off, you have to touch the button and retouch it. My touch interface is messed up. So it won't restart. Okay, so let me go back up into the chat and say hey to everybody. So hey, Mutt Nuts Crazy World, how are you? Hello, Miss Sue, Crystal. Hello, Mr. Giggles. Hey, Robin, Ashley. Sparkle it up. Hi, I think this is the first time I've seen you. So glad to have you here. Hey, Brenda, Catherine, Jeanette, beautiful girl. Okay, Ashley can see and hear me. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Like I said, I'm self-conscious because I didn't that one tooth. I haven't been able to go get it fixed. Hey, Marla, how are you? You can see me? Yes. Okay, Robert, you can hear me. Good. Hey, Vanessa, how are you, sweetheart? Catherine, you have a Galaxy phone? Yeah, well, my Galaxy phone, I don't know what it's happening. And of course, Danny. He comes in the house and I'm like, Danny, I need you. And I explained the situation and he's trying different stuff and he's like, Mom, your phone's just messed up. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't even make a phone call. I can't even accept a phone call. I can't watch anything. He said, He said, why is it that our children remember the stuff that we tell them and then they love to use it back on us when they can. So why is it that he looked at me and he said, Mom, remember when my phone, I had to go 2 months without it, and you told me you'll live without a phone, son? It's okay. He said, now look how you're acting. I'm like, you did not. You did not just do that to me. But it's the truth. I fuss all the time going, oh my God, you don't need your phone. It's okay. No, it's really not. I did not realize how much I have relied on my phone until now. I have no use with it. So my hubby gonna have to take it to the store tomorrow and see what we can do. Because I need my phone. I was like, I can't even craft, y'all. I can't even craft without my phone. Well, I mean, I guess technically I could talk to myself and answer myself, but then I sound like a crazy person. And I'm not even filming for something. I'm just talking to myself. At least this way, I'm not talking to myself because I'm talking to you guys. Hey Stephanie, how are you? I'm the clearest I've been in ages. Well, I guess that's Danny's hotspot. So, yay. Even though, wow, what a time for my phone not to be blurry.
How's the
Well, according to them, oh my God, sorry.
Sorry, I had my
You
hair
and
down.
your hair.
I had my hair down. Sue me.
According to them, Sue says this is the clearest I've been in ages.
Yeah, because the house internet versus mine runs on 15.
Normally, I'm using my
Mom.
cell phone data.
Yeah, my cell phone's fast, and mine runs on 15 megabytes per second, while the house runs on
I'm not
100 and something gigabytes per second.
So, son came to the rescue tonight.
I'm letting her borrow my phone for the hotspot.
And he remembered the passwords where I can I still use it to watch my stuff while I'm crafting after my live?
If Lily's still here, sure.
So the answer is if Lily is not here, then no.
So you want me not to use my own phone?
Oh, you got your PlayStation?
I got stuff I'm reading on there.
Yeah, I can't read mine.
Oh no, he didn't. Huh?
Talking about going, if Lily's still here, yeah.
It's my phone. Yes, my phone has great. Why do you think I use my phone's hotspot to download games? They move at way fast speed. Plus, even if I wasn't watching it on my PlayStation, I've been downloading something for the last 2 days.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my phone's a lot faster than.
Hey, well, I'm curious then, because last week nobody could see it, so I'm just curious. Can y'all see this now? Then?
Well, the glare. Hold on.
I don't know how to do the. Oh, now I'm in the dark.
Yeah, but it's showing off the piece.
So see, look. Ooh, it has a back and everything.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My other ones are over there.
See? Sue said yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
I was all excited thinking that people were going to buy them, and only Tara's the only one that bought them. Bring me the other one so I can show them.
What other one?
The other ones are sitting right there. I can show y'all these then.
By the way, from now on, since Lily's going to be here every Monday, you can just use my phone.
Okay. So for those that didn't know, I love my miniatures. Let me go ahead and say hey to the rest of the peoples. You were Sheila Sparkles. Oh, okay. Sparkle it up. Gotcha. Hey, Amelia. Marla, I have no idea how to pop the battery out of my phone. I know in my luck, I'd end up breaking the whole phone. So yeah. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I have no idea how to get my battery out of my phone, if it even comes out of my phone. Okay. So, hey, Gail, how are you? Oh, thank you, Sherry. It's just some eyeliner and lipstick. I was trying to not scare y'all to death. So these were the miniatures, and these are miniatures. Everything is hand put together. So this one, these are up in my Etsy shop. So this one is Coffee House.
Mom, if you want to get rid of the glare.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. To get rid of the glare. So there is the front of Coffee House and the back of Coffee House. There we go. I got the glare gone. So that one is Coffee House. This one I've got to post up. I just haven't had a chance to post up. This one is Magical World. This is Magical World. And these are all cover minders that I have in my Etsy shop.
I'm going to go watch Supernatural now.
Okay, thank you.
Can I let you use my phone instead of letting you use the normal Wi-Fi?
Yes, thank you. This one, I think I called this one Garden World. So that's the front. And that's the back.
Lily wants to come say hi.
Okay. I don't think she wants to. I think you try to push her. This is
Right.
Lily, the
Right.
gorgeous Lily.
Hello.
Sorry, y'all. That wasn't so gorgeous. There's the gorgeous.
Right here.
So I was just showing them the miniature
Okay.
since the last time it didn't work. And then this one I call Party World. So there's the dress.
Say hi.
It's the Party World. And then there's this one. So these are not something that I bought already put together. I bought and had to put them together myself. This one I think I called Cottage World. So that's the front. That's the back. This one is Mushroom World.
Stop tickling me.
Oh gosh, y'all. Mushroom World. That's got little
You hear the
butterflies.
noises I make when I get tickled.
Okay, y'all go watch your thing now.
Huh?
Oh, but this is so much fun.
And
Hi,
this
Mom.
and this one I called I think Carnival World.
Oh, hi, Tia.
Oh my goodness.
Don't
Yep.
you love me, Mom?
Tia got a chance to meet Danny this summer when we went to Vegas. And of course we just had to we had to get up with my girl Tia. Had to get up with my girl Tia. And I loved meeting which I've met Tia many times, but I love getting a chance to meet her family. So it was awesome. And her family and Danny seemed to get along. And I said, "You want her? Okay, y'all go watch your movie."
I'm hugging her.
Okay, we'll hug her and you're.
Wait.
What is up? All right, love y'all.
There you go. Leave it alone.
Leave your mom alone. Hey, Sue. She stopped with me.
Hi, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. So Sparkling Diamonds, how are you? You love working on your Hannahthon. Oh yes, Season of Spangler. I did go ahead and I had to. By the way, for anybody, because yes, we're doing Season of Spangler starting November, November 1st, going all the way through the month, and all of the stuff is on Draglins and Books Facebook page. I had to fix something on the registration link. So if you registered like before today, you might have to go re-register because I had to go fixies some stuff. Let's see. I guess I can hold up kind of what I've done because I can't work on it right now since I'm having to go face forward. So I can show you what I've done on my Hannahthon. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll just have to show it this way. So, is it upside down? It's upside down. I got it upside down. So, this is what I've completed so far. It is beautiful. I am absolutely loving it. Look, I got a dragon egg. I got dragon egg. And I mean, there's a lot of confetti, but I mean, I think it really shows it. Okay. So let me put that back to the side. Turn back on my lamp. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. You're just returning from the retreat. I know, Tia. I missed you too. Everybody was having so much fun at the retreat, and this is the first retreat, big retreat that I have missed. And that is really strange for me because I usually go to all of them and wasn't able to go to any of them. Or, I mean, I was able to go to the summer one, but I wasn't able to go to this one because we have Jasmine's wedding this month. Oh my God, y'all. I cannot believe that literally, 2 weeks? I have 2 weeks before this wedding. I am, stress level is through the roof because I'm like every day there's something that I don't know if we've done, if we've completed. And then we've got the arbor, or the whatever that thing is. It's this circular arbor thing that, and we got it, and we got all the greenery, but we got to put the greenery on the arbor, and we got to put all the decorations together. Um, hey Jennifer Dunn, hey Tijuana, how are you? Oh, I bet you did have a ball. So, yeah, I love that. Okay, Ashley, you registered today. Good. Ooh, you got your Tmall order today. You got the 175 color starter kit. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I've got a lot of Tmall sparklers. So hey Rhonda. Hey Anita. I know. I feel like I was like in my mind, I was like, I cannot believe I'm not sitting at that retreat and hugging everybody. Yeah, I'm excited. I know that I am going to I'm just going to resign the fact that I know I'm going to be a blubbering mess at this wedding. I'm going to be a blubbering mess. I think I'm just going to carry around my my eyeliner in my purse so that I can reapply it like every 2 seconds. Arch. Yes, Gail, an arch. She wanted a circular arch though. I guess I'd never in a wedding seen a circular arch. I'd always seen the actual arch, right? But this one is full circle. And I mean, it's what she wants. So that's what we got. And it was so funny because when she looked on Amazon, she was like, Mom, did you know these don't come with the flowers and the greenery already on them? I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured as much. They're going to get as much money as they can from it, y'all. So they did. Oh, Sparkling Diamonds, you got the DP with Sparkler Starter Pack. Oh, I'm envious. No, I haven't. I've just ordered separately, but of course then my order just goes like through the roof crazy. Because I end up putting more stuff than I think I've put in there. See, I actually don't wear mascara. But my thing is, I don't think that I'm pretty sure my eyeliner is not waterproof. Now, I saw something on Instagram, but see, y'all, okay, let me just explain something. I'm like wary of ordering stuff from Instagram now because, okay, see the lipstick I've got? It was advertised on Instagram that the more you do this, it's supposed to full on glitter. I don't see no. I mean, there's some glitter, but it's not glitterified like it showed on that Instagram. So now I'm wary. I spent it was like $10 for a lipstick that it's pretty, but it wasn't supposed to come off, y'all. It comes off. It does. It comes off. I much prefer my I think it's CoverGirl. I forgot the Outlast. CoverGirl Outlast. But since I spent money for this, I'm doing it. So yeah. Tia, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? So Tia, what link is that, Tia? Is that your link or my link? Because Tia is also a TSA affiliate, which I am too. Speaking of TSA, Treasure Studios Art, guess what? Next Monday, I'm not going to be doing really. I mean, I'm still in the Hannahthon, but next Monday, due to scheduling and everything, I actually have something I'm really excited about. I have been working since before summer break on a secret project for TSA, actually more specifically for an artist of TSA. Oh, I love you, Tia. You are so sweet. I don't even know how to link anything now that I'm on my computer and not my phone. Isn't that weird? how like I don't know how to link anything. Tia, you're the best. Thank you. I love you. Hold on. But y'all don't forget she's also an affiliate, and she's an awesome affiliate. But so next week on Monday, I'm going to have Lizzie Falcon on my live so that I can reveal the secret painting that I've been working on. And if I am correct, TSA will be releasing it that day after my live. I don't know if they're releasing it before my live or after my live. So I'm super excited. And they are doing where they're going to be giving that same, a copy of that canvas away. And I think it's going to be during that live. So I am super excited. It's a large canvas, so I've been working like cray on it. But it's been fun. I do miss a little bit of my color, so I'm not, I got my colors, but I love Lizzie's work, so I'm super happy for that. And then, talking about artists and stuff, when November hits, see, I'm doing two things in November. On, I do the Season of Spangler. It's going to be Season of Spangler 2 with Kara, the principal painter. And so that goes all throughout November. So when we're on Kara's live, so I'm every Monday, this is going to be interesting. Every Monday, basically, I'm going to be live for 2 hours. So the first hour, I'll be on Kara's live because we are participating in an event that my gorgeous Miss Tia and Crafts with Crashly and Crafts and Crime Daily, Rebecca, are doing. It's a miniature little event. It's just a community event. Like there's no prizes or anything like that. It's just we all work on miniatures. So I'm going to be on Kara's live helping her through getting her to do her very first miniature. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited about that. And then on my live at 7, so every Monday in November, and even the very first Monday in December, I am going to be live with Kara and Randall Spangler. So he is coming on all of my lives in November and that one in December for our grand prize giveaway. So I am so excited that we're going to have Randall on here. Again, it was so much fun in July when he came on, and he said he enjoyed it. And right now, because I did get a chance to talk to him yesterday, and then I saw his post. I want to, and I know he's not in the chat or anything like that, but everybody keep him and his family in your prayers. His mother just passed away, and he posted it on Instagram and Facebook. I think he posted on Facebook as well. So just love for prayers and love for him and his family. Of course, when I had called him yesterday, I didn't have any clue. And I felt like really, really bad at first. And he's like, no, you couldn't have known, and all that. So, my heart goes out to him. Let me see. Your daughter's going to be painting a pumpkin for school, and it has to be based on a book character. She wants to do Dewey for bedtime stories. Oh my gosh. Ashley, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. That is going to be so cute. Oh, yeah, Rhonda, I saw in the group you got your flower shop. that's one that I've been wanting, but I am working on because I'm making a video on it. I already did that video that I did the kit up of. I kitted it up, and I've been filming and working on springtime encounter that I got from Craftably, so that I'm doing it differently. I'm not doing it in episodes. I'm trying to do it differently because I'm curious if people would be more interested in it not being an episode. So what I'm doing is I'm filming all of it, and then I'm going to do a lot of editing. So you won't see absolutely everything put together, but I'm going to do a voiceover so that basically I'm going to try to make it no longer than 45 minutes. And like you watch and you get to see the whole thing put together. And then at the end, you get to see all the pieces go into the big part. So this is going to be my first time doing that way, instead of in episodes. So fingers crossed that works. I've been working on that on the side. So I have been, and then of course I am also working on quite a few other miniatures for gifts. They're gifts that I'm working on. I'm like, oh, good Lord. So I'm going to be miniaturizing a lot this month, November, and the first part of December. Hey, Deborah, how are you? You got a Lizzie from TSA? It's been a month. Yeah, it does take a little bit to get to you, but that's because you never have to worry about a TSA selling out because it's like basically custom as soon as you order it. So it does take a little bit to get to you. But it does come to you in good shape and all that. Hey, Brian. Hey, brother Brian. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm jealous. I was missing you guys. I saw y'all's post. I saw your post where you were heading to the airport, and when you got there, I wished I could have been there. But maybe at some point I'll get to go back, I hope. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Robert, we would love to see you at a retreat. Oh, thank you, my Tia, sweetie. I love you, hon. Oh no, Tia, did you do the diva off and hurt your hip like I hurt my knee? I hope not, girl, because did y'all not learn from my escapades? Yeah, I tried to do the diva off, and I laid it all out on the floor. The problem is I laid everything, my leg and everything got laid out on the floor, and I couldn't pick it back up. They tell you leave it all out on the floor when you're dancing, but I think you're supposed to pick it back up and take it back with you, and it didn't want to come back with me. It said no thank you, and it died right there on the floor. So I couldn't really walk after I did the divathon, so I was like, okay. It was my first experience of realizing I may be too old for this stuff now. In my head, I'm not. In my head, I am fierce, fabulous, and well, not really, but like I'm not. I'm still young in my head. Then my body went, oh, you think you're young? No, you ain't. So it showed me real quick that I was wrong. And I was wrong to think that I knew what I was doing anymore. So I don't like knowing my Tia's hurting. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Hey, Christopher. So you hasten to see my face, Christopher. How you doing, sweetie? Jeanette. Hey, Vivian, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hey, Stacy. Brandy, darling. Stacy. Oh, you're so cute. Robert, we would love to see you. So yes. Let's see. Oh, what happened? No. Oh, she line danced. Oh, did T-Ma get you? Did T-Ma get you, Tia? Did she work you too hard in that line dance? What line dances did y'all do? Because I know I tried. I tried following along on the line dances. at the summer retreat, not the last one, but the one before. I just thought I was out of shape on that one. And Tia was just a going with it. She was getting it to it. But I'm sorry that you hurt yourself. Yeah, I definitely laid it all out on that floor and didn't pick it back up. You have your crafting mojo. Did you lose your crafting mojo, Tia? I hate when I lose my crafting mojo. My problem is I have ADD. Okay, I don't have ADD as a person, but I have craft ADD because I'll be diamond painting and then I want to diamond paint on I'll do a section of one canvas and then I want to diamond paint on another canvas. Then I'll be like, okay, now I want to work on a miniature. And then I want to do some nails and then I want to do my plastic canvas I just kind of, or my crochet. So I kind of flop all over the place. I just like so many different crafts. So I'm not ADD in person. I'm craft ADD, if that's even a thing. I'm beginning to think it's a thing. Hey, Dana, how are you? Hey, Joe. Oh, you're never late, sweetie. I'm just glad to see you in here. Oh, Christopher, if you would have saw me, I backed that thing up and then some. You can ask Tia. I look. People before that retreat did not know that I do know how to dance. I kind of showed everybody that I know how to do some forms of dance. But then it left me when it was done. Everything was good. The adrenaline was great while it was happening. And then afterwards it was like my body went, oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Sorry. Shutting down. I literally almost fell trying to get to my seat because my leg gave out right then. But of course, Tia and Shawana, they were the queens of the night because let me tell you something. Miss Tia, she put on, now granted, I gave her some of the ideas, but she put it to use. She had her purple eyeliner and eye stuff and her butterflies. Miss Tia was fierce. And Miss Shawana was fierce. I just came out. I didn't have any costumes. So I just came out and danced. And then everybody's like, oh, she knows how to dance. I was like, look, I may be a big girl, but I know how to use this thing. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Thank God my son's not in here. I'd be embarrassing him. Oh, Ashley. And Ashley has these absolutely, I'm thinking you're fostering them, right, Ashley? These absolutely precious little standard poodle puppies that she's having to take care of. I know you lost one of them, but you still have his sister. So yeah, I can imagine that your hands have got to be busy with them little babies. But y'all, I'd love be taking care of them little puppers. But I guess you got to feed them every 2 hours? You got to bottle feed them. Anita, you're changing crafts for a while. Quilting machine. I do not know how to quilt at all. I know a little bit about sewing, but I don't think that's the same as quilting. So yeah, I know that it involves fabric and stuffing. I attempted a class project when I was student teaching. We called it a quilt, y'all. All it was, they painted on little squares of fabric, and then we put stuffing in them and sewed them together. It wasn't really a quilt, but it worked for the project. We were doing the American Revolution, because that's what I was having to teach at the time. First and last time that I have to teach history, because if it's not history in my science class, like forensic history or science history or math history, this chick don't teach the histories. I teach the math and the science. I backed it up, dropped it like it was hot, twerk, twerk. Yeah, I did. I know how to flip my hair, y'all. Ooh, I was all flipping. Okay, y'all. Of course, I watched the video back because see, I thought I looked better than I did. I looked back and I was like, "Oh my lord, y'all were subjected to that." But no, everybody thought it was hilarious. I was like, because I had this ponytail, and so if you got your hair in a ponytail, you got to be able to smack it all around. So I did. I whipped it back and forth and spun it around like a top. Oh, the retreat I was talking about was actually so the one that was most recent, the one a year ago, in Missouri, is the one that I was talking about. I did that at. I missed the one this year because with it being in October and with me trying to get we had to go shopping for some last minute stuff, and I'm hoping we got everything. Not positive I got everything. I think there might be a few more things I got to get for the wedding, but for the most part, I got everything. But yeah, I was talking about the past Missouri trip where I just kind of did it all up, as Tia said. I left it on that floor. What? You don't need to know things. You don't need to know stuff.
You're definitely unique.
See, that's what I did.
What?
See, I dropped it like it was hot. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Whipped my hair back and forth all in one song.
You want me to twerk?
No, thank you. Okay.
Mom, I got enough.
I know I gave you.
Edge,
I know I gave you badonkadonk. Okay.
Yet I have the smallest out of the siblings plus you.
You really didn't need to go. Would you go? You don't need to advertise that I. They see my face and only my face for a reason.
Mom, who was just advertising they twerk?
I didn't. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Tia said it. Tia said it.
It was still advertised.
No, Tia said it.
It's still.
I didn't say it.
I don't care. It was advertised.
I didn't say it.
I don't. Oh, do you guys want to hear how my mom acted?
No.
Acted when she didn't have her phone?
No. I already told them how I react. I told them that I freaked out.
Basically, you know how for people who are parents, you know how when you take away the teenager's phone, they start acting, oh, yeah, I need my phone. I need it. That's mom. Enjoy it. Love you.
Why did I have to gift my son with my theatrics? They tell you to be careful because one day you're going to have children just like you. I got 3. So I have to give it back to him. I usually get it back to him every morning when we go to school because he has to ride with me right now because his college is right next to my school. And so I'm a little extra in the morning. And he's all like, Mom, it's too early. And I'm like, look, deal with it. Okay, sorry. I gave you all the ideas. Your makeup. Oh, no. You realize you put it on wrong. Oh, no. But Tia, you look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Oh, you have 7?
Mother, why'd you say, why did I have to give my son what? I didn't hear the last part. Go on, I want to hear.
About how I'm extra in the morning.
Oh, yeah, no. I swear it's unique.
Yeah, that's his new word. He doesn't want to call me weird, so I'm unique. He better not forget it either. So you have 7 now. Wait. Okay, so do you have 7 puppies or 3 to you have to, okay, so 7 puppies. You have to feed them every 3 to 4 hours. Okay, because wow, by the time you get done with all 7, it's almost time to feed them again, isn't it? Whew. I have never, I like quilts. I've just never made one. Baby, this is why you don't wear makeup. Yep. See, look, eyeliner, lipstick. That's all I have on because that's really all I do. Because I have these hooded eyes, and so I feel like you can't see anything on them. So the only time I do full on makeup, it'll be Kara's gonna do my makeup for the wedding. And if I chaperone prom, I'll do it so the kids go, oh my gosh, they don't even realize it's me. Yeah, I know. And yeah, oh my gosh, that's my son, y'all. No, Tia, you didn't fail at nothing. You look spicy. You look spicy gorgeous. Christopher, yeah, he likes to spill the tea, all right. Oh, wait, you got blue butterflies, Tia? You need, oh, look at you, Jim Blue. See, I can't see the picture because here on StreamYard, it says, oh, it's okay, Tia. Block, 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 block. Here's some blue butterflies for you. I'm like, I don't see no butterflies, but I'm assuming those are blue butterflies. So Tia would look gorgeous in blue butterflies too. Catherine, you have 3 kids too? Are they just, my mom cursed me. And now they all look like me. So I know that I got, and then they have parts of my husband's personality, and then they have my, well, they don't have quite my bubbliness. They have my ability to be over dramatic when I want to be, but usually I'm only over dramatic if I'm trying to aggravate him or if I'm on the stage, trying to show my kids how to do comedy. Comedy for children theater anyway, because they're like, when they're trying to do their jokes or whatever, and they're just like deadpan eyed and they're like, say it. And I'm like, no, you can't just say it, y'all. And they're like, well, what? It's supposed to be a funny line. I'm like, well, if you don't do something with that face, it ain't going to look funny. It's going to look like you're constipated trying to say a line, and then it's not going to come off. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I said, kids need like a full body. You have to go over the top. It's not the same as like adult comedy where you can just do the quips and small little things with your face. Of course, I can make my students laugh without ever saying a word. Usually most of it is because they come in doing, I don't know, like Friday, one of them came in doing something and I don't know. They know what, and they just start laughing at me. I'm like, no, I'm still trying to figure out what you're doing. And I still don't actually have a clue as to what he was doing. I don't think he had a clue as to what he was doing. So they get all kinds of my face, my weird faces. But so that's about the only time. But I'm just a naturally, I guess unique is probably the best word to just person. I just have that kind of personality. And so, like I said, people that see the way that I am on my videos, that's me full on. Anybody that's, Sue, Tia, Brian, anybody who's ever met me can tell you, Kara can testify, this is me. I get amused very, very easily. I think that comes from being an only child. And if your friends weren't out playing, you had to, you had to amuse yourself, because my mom wouldn't let me watch TV all the time. So, she'd be like, shove me out the door going, all right, go play. And if none of my friends were around, I had to figure out stuff too. So I learned how to amuse myself pretty easy. Oh, Catherine, your mom cursed you too. Your 4-year-old daughter is extra sassy. I'm telling you, so let's just say that I have laid the, just wait. I've told them, I've already laid the mom curse on them. I've said, just wait. You gonna have one that acts just like you, but worse. Just wait. Cause see, now it's my turn. I get to pass it down. They just better wait for a while. Cause I'm not ready to be grandma yet. Okay. I'm not grandma ready. I don't mind puppies, being gamma to puppies. I'm not ready to be gamma to real children yet. So they need to, Jasmine's just now getting married. She's got her schooling to worry about. He needs a while, and Chris isn't having kids unless he adopts. So yeah. No gamma here yet. Only for puppy. I'm gamma puppy. Yes, expressive. Thank you, Katrina. How you doing? Oh, Christopher, what are you talking about? You have an amazing personality. What are you talking about? You make me laugh all the time because I just love you. Your only child syndrome went the bitter way. Oh no, mine. I had imaginary friends. Of course, with every there's a there was a comedian, and I know, look, I don't want to get into political whatever, but Bill Cosby's comedy when he was, was funny, and very true when it came to kid things. Me being an only child, he said, if you have an only child, if it breaks and they're saying so and so did it, so and so did it, so and so, then you need to take child away. And so, if something broke in my house, I didn't have anybody to blame it on. Like I tried to blame it on my invisible friend. My mom didn't buy it though. So, I always got in trouble. Whereas with my kids, having 3 kids, and okay, I did not believe. Danny always said that Chris and Jasmine blamed him when it wasn't actually him. Here's the thing. Sometimes I believed him and other times I didn't, until there was a time that he's sitting right next to me because we were watching something. I hear something break downstairs at the apartments we were staying at, and as soon as it broke, both children yelled, "Danny did it." He just looked straight at me and said, "I told you." And I'm like, "Danny couldn't have done it." He did. I said, "He's been up here with me." So then that's how come I realized that I couldn't always count on them to be truthful with who broke what. Because those two would, I guess because he was the baby, so those two would bond together against Danny. So, oh, Joe. Oh, I I have my serious moments and I'll take things seriously, but I've watched too much of, I guess, certain family members of mine that you ever walk in, like, I don't know if y'all have any of these family members where you go to a family function and you walk in and you're like, "Hey," and they just kind of stare at you and do the and then they stay silent the whole time. So I'm a talker, and I kind of walk in the room and I'm just like, so, and you try to get a conversation started, and that all they answer you with is, mm-hmm, mm, mm, mm-hmm. And they're not even really looking at you because they're watching the TV. And so, yeah, it was easier to talk to myself than it was. And of course, me being me, when I was younger, and then of course my mom fussed at me afterwards. She said she didn't want my family to think I was crazy. And I said, well, they're boring, because I tried that one time and they were all like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, if all I'm going to get some. So I started talking and then answering to myself, so like I don't know. I think I was talking about how I had gone to a karate tournament and I had placed first in the kata division. I'm like, yep. I said, I did this. I did Kyan Kata Shodan, and I got first place. And there were like 12 people. And I waited. They went, So I was like, oh, wow, Brandy, really? Oh, see, like that must be awesome. So did you have girls and guys? And I answered myself, yeah, I did. And my mom's like, because I started doing that, and my uncles and my aunts just like, and then they looked at my mom like, what's wrong with her? And I finally looked at myself, well, look, y'all ain't going to talk to me. So I'd like some intelligent conversation. So I figured I might as well help myself out here. And then that's when I was told to go outside and leave the adults alone. So I went outside and left the adults alone. And so I guess that's why I don't really take everything seriously. I got to have some amusement. Plus, I don't think I'd make it in the teaching world if I couldn't figure out how to amuse myself and find the lighter side of things. Because these kids test you. They test me a lot. Man, I didn't think I was ever gonna I didn't think I was going to get through to this break because we're on. So today and tomorrow, I'm on my mini fall break. So now I would say I didn't have to wake up this morning, but I did because I needed to wake Danny up because he still had to go to college. Sorry, I took great pleasure in the fact that I was like, "Oh, son, you got to go to school." I don't. And he just looked at me like, "Shut up, mom." Of course, he took my car so that he could go because it was, he didn't want to waste his gas. Go figure there. So I still had to get up at, early this morning to go wake him up, but then I got to crawl back in bed when I wanted to. And then, but I was looking forward to this break. Now when I go back, because the kids don't go back on Wednesday, but we do for a teacher work day. And then Thursday and Friday, they're making us do these mandatory state mandated things. So I'll get back to regular teaching next Monday. But of course, at that point, I'm going to be counting down to the Thanksgiving breaks because I love teaching. I do, but I also look forward to the breaks because I get started in the day. And now, granted, the periods go by pretty quickly, but I feel like the week goes out. Uh-oh. Everybody's still there? Like, no, everybody stopped commenting. Everybody's like, Am I by myself? No, it just doesn't say I was by myself. Let's see. Out of 8 kids, girl, look, Vivian, I bowed down to you, girl. 8 kids. I thought I wanted 5 or more. I don't know that I'd be able to handle more than the 3 I got. I would have been cray. Your 4-year-old daughter has all the sass. Yep. Usually when they get that sass, they get it from us, and we just go, and there are times I've called my mom and I've gone, Mom, and I'll start complaining, and I'll say like, did I ever do this? And she'll start cackling over the phone. I'm like, why are you cackling? And she said, oh, it just brings back memories. You were just like that. So I think that she's enjoying. So now she's getting to enjoy that part of being a grandma where not only that, but she tells my kids my secrets. Like as far as like things that I did when I was bad as a kid that I don't think I didn't plan on telling my kids, because they didn't need to know. And she's like, oh yeah, just wait. Your mama was like, and I'm like, shut up, woman. Shut up. What is wrong with you? And she's like, oh, you don't want them to know? And I'm like, no, and you never, because I and then I'd bring up, remember, Granny wanted to tell me all stuff about you and you didn't want me hearing it. And she's like, well, that's different. Now I know what the shoes on the other foot. And I said, oh. She said, wait, when you have grandkids, you get to do the same thing. I don't know that I'll do it to my kids. Although I say that now. And I have discovered. Okay, so y'all gotta raise your hand or give me a oh, my mom was funny. Oh, she has told all kinds. She even came in my classroom one time, y'all, and told my students a story about me. I was like, woman, you need to get out of here now. I'll see you back at the house. But okay, give me I don't know, some sort of emoji if y'all have ever experienced this and you have enjoyed it. So I have discovered the I'm not answering his phone. I have discovered the joys of embarrassing your kids. So my mom used to do it when I was in the car and my friends were in the car. She would what we call car dance, right? And I'd be like, Mom, oh God, seriously, stop it. And my friends are like laughing their butts off. And they're like, oh my God, your mom is so cool. And I'm like, no, she's really embarrassing. Like, mom. Because that was back in my teenage years. I got embarrassed really easy. Wow, I grew out of that really fast. I don't really get embarrassed all that much. There's a few things that can embarrass me, but not much. And so now I when my kids were going to the same school as me, I really got to embarrass them because being a teacher, every now and then, at least once a year, they would do a pep rally where they did a teacher dance, where you're supposed to go out there and do, we did the Kiki, you love me. Okay. So we had to learn the dance or whatever, and we do out in front of the whole school. And so I would purposely like figure out where my kids were in the gym, and I'd be like looking straight at them and doing it, and I could literally see kids turning to them and going, "Look at your mom," and they're like, "What? Oh my god!" Like they're like hiding their eyes, they're like sinking down in the bleachers, and I'm like, "Oh!" And it was even funnier when I had them in my classroom. And so I would never say which one it was because I got three kids. So I would be like, well, one of my kids one time did this. Now, and it didn't matter. It could not even be about the particular child that's in my class at that time. It technically, most of the time, it was about one of the other kids, one of my other kids. But that one just happened to be in the room, and all eyes would turn to my kid, and they're like, it wasn't me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But I have discovered that I love hearing that little, shut up. There's like this little thrill. I don't know why. It's so fun. And I'm like, the more that they're like, oh my God, mom, shut up, the more I'm like, whoo. And I go extra, and they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, so, that's how come he gives it back to me from time to time, when I'm live, because that's his way of getting back of all the little embarrassments. But I can still get to him. Let's see. Yeah, three. Yeah, do it to your kids. We said we wouldn't do it, and then we do it. Like, I swear, I remember when my mom was embarrassed, when she goes, just wait one day. And I'm like, I would never do that to my kids. Oh, I had to take that one back big time because I never realized how much fun it is. It really is a lot of fun. And it's not, I don't know why. Anybody have any clue why it's so much fun to make our kids go crazy? I don't know. I wish I knew why. Chill with cat. I don't know what that is. Oh, yep. See, mine do it back to me too. Oh, Stephanie, your kids never got embarrassed. They just joined it. I wish mine would not join in at the beginning. Danny did it. Hey, Diamond Painting Cajun, how you doing? Oh, I'm so welcome. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Granted, I'm not on much longer. I was just telling some stories about my me getting embarrassed by my kids and how much fun it is. It is fun. Oh, I know, Crystal. That's like the best thing because, like, okay, now I told my students a story, because look, I'm not going to tell stories about my kids and not tell stories about me. So now that I teach chemistry as well as physical science, when we do the chemistry part, when I go over the like safety rules. Okay, Crystal, I'll be off soon because y'all. My Creations by Crystal goes live next. I'm going to tell this one story and then I'll let y'all go. So, I went to school, like I graduated in 93. See, look, I'm telling my age. But I don't know. Yeah, I do look my age. I'm not even going to say it. I like to pretend I don't really look my age. And I let kids be sweet to me and tell me that I don't, but I know I do. But that's okay. So I was telling them about, in 93, like hairspray and big hair, that was a thing. And I went into chemistry class and, we were doing an experiment and our teacher told us to look at something. And, we're supposed to be like cognizant of what we're doing. And when you have a Bunsen burner, when it's at its hottest, it has basically this invisible or like light bluish flame. Okay. I didn't pay attention to my surroundings And I bent my hairspray covered hair over what I was doing. And y'all, I am not kidding you. And this was, this was back when full out hair here. I felt this wave of heat go all the way up my face. And I smelled burning hair before my brain could process what had just happened. In some ways, I'm lucky, number one, that it burned very fast and didn't get my face. I'm lucky in number two that it didn't catch I did not have a whole Michael Jackson thing happen where it did my whole hair. It just did this part up here. So it took all of the hair that I have here. And y'all, I have long hair and I had long hair then too. Okay. And it took all of my hair on this side up to the scalp. Like literally it just had little scalpies. These little black balls of burnt hair. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm lucky I did not catch my entire face on fire. Now, here was the worst part. And this is literally written in one of my yearbooks because my best friend, Joseph, was in class with me and he always loved messing with me. And so that particular lab happened the week before prom. The week before prom. And my junior prom. And like I had all these plans with my hair. And so I was crying like a baby. My mom took me and she's like, we'll take you to the hairdresser. We will style your hair. And so obviously my hair was an updo that particular prom. And it took a while for it to grow back out. But like literally Joseph wrote, as if that wasn't traumatic enough and I wasn't going to remember it. He wrote in my yearbook, remember the time when you almost burned your entire head and it was right before prom and you were like freaking out that you would look horrible, but you looked beautiful. And I was like, well, at least you ended with you looked beautiful, but you had to remind me of my almost full head of fire hair. So yeah, so see, I have told stories on myself. It was a safety caution so that, my students know you have to be careful with what you're doing. I'm like real life, true story, y'all, true story. I just wish that was the only accident story. I have one other, but I told them both of them. I said, I finally learned my lesson to be careful in the lab. So, oh, Rhonda, thank you. So I know I'm so glad. Yeah, I know that is like that's the worst thing is the smell of burnt hair. And you like Joseph's shadiness? Oh, y'all, Joseph tortured me. Like he was my best friend. Okay, he was my best friend, and I loved him to death. But he had a sense of humor that was crazy. He would tickle me in the hallway. So, and I'm very, very ticklish. And he would tickle me to the point that I'd get on the floor. And then he's like standing over me. And every time I'd go to get up, right, he'd start tickling me again. And all these kids would walk by and they just look at me like, why are you on the floor? And I'm like, he won't let me up. And he's looking at everybody like, I don't know what's wrong with her. And then he made one of my teachers, biology teacher, because he sat right behind me in biology class. He made her think I had Tourette's or some sort of nervous condition, because he would reach up and he'd punt, he'd tickle my side. And of course I scream. I'm one of those, scream kind of thing. And, she'd look at me and she's like, stop it, Brandy. And I'm like, I swear to God, it's Joseph. And he's just sitting back there all nice. And I don't know what you're talking about. And then he stood outside the door waiting because she called me after class one time and she's like, I think maybe that we need to talk to your mom about taking you to go see a therapist to see if maybe you have some sort of like Tourette's or something where you can't control your outburst. I'm like, oh, I said, I'm telling you, Joseph is tickling me. She's like, oh no. And see, now you're blaming it on your friend. And then she went about her way. I walked out and I knew he was walking and he's like literally dying on his back, laughing his butt off. I'm like, do you see you have now made my teacher think that I have something wrong with me? And so I think it's funny now, but I did not find it funny at the time. And he about pissed himself. I said, I hope you piss yourself. I hope you laugh so much that you piss yourself. And well, that made him laugh. I don't even know if he actually did piss himself, but I was hoping. That was my prayer, because I was so mad. And the teacher actually did call my mom, and my mom's like, no, she doesn't have any kind of, what's wrong with her outburst? And I explained to my mom what had happened, and she was like, oh, you have one of those kind of friends. I said, yes, I have one of those kind of friends. He thinks he's funny. Which, everybody else thought he was too. So, okay, I've gone 5 minutes over, but I hope y'all enjoyed those last little stories, y'all. I have 1,000 more of things that have happened to me that I don't mind sharing, because now I don't really get embarrassed that much. There's a few things that, like, I'm embarrassed about that, but that's because I stupidly broke it when I fell on it. And I haven't been able to fix it yet. But other than that, I don't really get embarrassed about things that I do. So, but I hope that y'all had some fun. I always have fun with you guys. So next Monday, if you're on, I can check my messages on Messenger. I can't check them on my phone. God, I can't believe I can't do my phone. I'm going to keep grabbing that tonight, thinking I can do something with it. But so next Monday I should have Lizzie on and everything. So I hope that you guys have fun. I have fun hanging out with you guys, and y'all go join Crystal and her live. And I'm gonna leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until my next video. Bye guys, or next live. I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. Bye y'all.